Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Stephen Hester, the 918 agent, and I got a very special video for you today. We are going over my 5 places to move, and you get something out of it. I'm talking about an incentive. I'm talking about cash. I'm talking about tax breaks. I'm talking about free land. Yes, you're getting something free out of moving to this city or state. So, do me a huge favor. If you have not subscribed yet, why not? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this video, and let me know which state you would or place you would rather live at out of my top 5. These are my top 5. There are a lot of other places you can live or move at and get some sort of incentive living there, but these are my personal 5. So let me know what you think. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into it. So my number one program that I would recommend if you're looking at moving places and getting a little bit of something out of it is called Tulsa Remote, and it's based out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. So this program is really focusing on people that are working remotely, so working from home. So if you live in, the East or the West Coast or maybe a different state other than Oklahoma, definitely take a look at this program. So they're asking for a 1-year commitment of living in Tulsa, and they will give you $10,000. Now, there is some other incentives and some other criteria to be in this program, but if you take a look at that video right above you, what is Tulsa Remote? That will tell you everything you need to know. I'm going to go over to what to expect, what the program's about, how to apply in that video there. So definitely click that link, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about Tulsa Remote. So if you work remotely or you're, an entrepreneur and thinking about digging your roots into a new city, Tulsa Remote is for you, and you will get $10,000. All right, so number 2 on my list is the whole state of Kansas. Now, Kansas has a lot of different programs of, from free land to payments to paybacks, forgiveness of student loans. So I'm going to go over this one program in Kansas that I think is probably one of the best and also the easier ones to apply for, and it's called ROZ. So that's Rural Opportunity Zones. Now, this is majority of Kansas counties, 77 to be exact, but not all counties are a part of this, just to make sure you know that. Now, what the ROZ program is basically they want you to move and stay in those counties. Now, some of the benefits you get from that is you get a state income tax waiver up to 5 years, and also you get a student loan repayments of $15,000 over the course of 5 years. Now, some counties do both benefits, and then other counties do one or the other. So make sure you take a look at what counties are offering which benefit when you decide, or if you decide that this program is for you. So if you have student loans or you're looking at, making a move to a more rural area like Kansas, then the ROZ program is definitely probably for you. All right, number 3 on my list is Harmony, Minnesota. I cannot not choose Harmony, Minnesota. I mean, that name's awesome. Never heard about it until recently, but it's a really, really cool city, and they have a really cool program. The program is called the Harmony Economic Development Authority. Now, what this entails is basically if you build a house in Harmony, Minnesota, you can get a cash rebate. Cash rebate anywhere from $5,000 to $12,000. That's a lot of money. So how it happens is basically you build a house in Harmony, Minnesota, and then they will come out and do an estimated market value of your home. If it's over $250,000, you will get the full cash rebate of $12,000. Now, the most interesting thing about this program is there's no restrictions or limits on applicants' age, income level, or residency. So basically, if you are a 13-year-old that lives in Oklahoma and you want to build a house, go ahead, knock yourself out. Go out to Harmony and build yourself a house and get a cash rebate. So it's a really, really great program. If you're looking, to move to a town that's less than, 2,000 people, then knock yourself out. Go to Harmony and get that cash rebate. All right, so coming in at number 4 on my list is Marne, Iowa. Well, I hope I pronounced that name right, Marne, because if I didn't, I probably just offended 114 people, because that's how many people that live in this small town outside of Omaha, Nebraska. Now, if you're wanting to build, or if you're wanting to set up a modular home, this place is probably yours, or for you, because they will give you the free land to do it. You just need to build or set up a modular home. The size lots that they're giving away are 80 by 120 square feet. And then the only criteria that they really have is the home has to be bigger than 1,200 square feet. And then also you have 18 months to do it. So you can basically fill out an application and start building, start setting up. And you got free land to do it. Another cool thing about this small town is it's not very far from Omaha, Nebraska. So it's only about 45 minutes. So if you're looking at, building somewhere in a small town, and you like the small town feel, Marne's definitely probably the town that you want to look at and get some free land. All right, and last but not least, coming in at number 5 on my list is Chattanooga, Tennessee, aka the Gig City. Now, I love this city because this is where I did my first Ironman. I completed a 116-mile bike, a 2.4-mile swim, and a 26.2-mile run. So I left a lot of sweat and tears in that city, and it was honestly an awesome experience. The city was great. The community was great. A lot of friendly people there. So if you haven't visited Chattanooga, definitely highly recommend to go and visit that city. Now, let's talk about if you want to move there. So if the program that they have is called the Geek Move. I kid you not, that's what it's called, the Geek Move. So they're basically targeting geeks. More specifically, computer technology industry people. So like computer developers. That's what they call it, computer developers. And how they're targeting and giving incentives is relocation costs. So they'll give you $1,250 to relocate to Chattanooga. Also, they'll give you $10,000 for forgivable mortgages. There are a couple other incentives, but go to their website, which I have in the link below, and they will go over all that information. Once again, if you are in that tech industry and looking at moving to a city, highly recommend it. Chattanooga, Tennessee is probably the place for you. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today, and that's my top 5 places that if you move to, they will give you something in return. Now, those are my top places. I thought they were very interesting. I thought the application process was pretty simple. It didn't seem like there was that many hoops to jump through to get the incentive from them. Now, there's a lot of other places that do these type of incentives around the United States, actually across the country. So if you want me to do a part 2 to it, definitely let me know in the comment section below. There's a lot of other great programs out there. Now, if you have more questions about Tulsa Remote, that's the city I live in currently. Definitely take a look at that video that I recommended, or just send me a message, or leave me a comment in the section below. I'd love to answer those questions for you. By trade, I am a real estate agent, so if you're looking in the Tulsa area or Oklahoma, definitely let me know and I can help you out with that. Once again, subscribe, please do it. It helps me out a lot. Definitely like this video, but that's all I have for you today, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Steven out.